looking live at one of the great sites in America, the Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. He helped send to a man removed from the city, and Houston is looking to launch themselves back to 500 following a great win last week versus Lone Star as they take on their neighbors from Denton. Good evening, everyone. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Alan Northrop, along with Rick Northrop on color.
Good evening, everybody.
Declan O'Rourke and Eddie Gage are our statisticians. For the game, as the Glory take on the Hyenas, Houston scored 47 points against Queen City, and they look to carry that momentum forward, Rick.
That's a lot of points, and indeed, you're going to have to be careful.
Meanwhile, the Glory give up 50-plus points to the DC Dragons, in particular because they couldn't stop Kevin Say. Now they look to slow down Kyle Fenimore, DR Sim, along with quarterback Dave Burr. Here's the coin toss. H. Finnick, Colin, Lone Star. Heads. And the Glory will kick.
Aerial coverage of today's game is brought to you by Dags Droneworks, aerial photography and videography services in New York State. Find them on Instagram at Dags Droneworks or visit their website, dagsdroneworks.com.
Great stuff indeed. In fact, we've been to the Johnson Space Center.
We were. Johnson Space Center is uber cool.
James Troll, a.k.a. Peanuts, to kick this one away. And back deep, that is Greg Corky, turning it up to the 25, and we'll get our first look at Dave Burr and the rest of this offense. Quarterback Dave Burr, halfback Brad Jones, the rookie first-round pick. Justin Williams, fullback. Wide receivers, there are plenty of them. Kyle Fenimore, Dougie Day, of course, the veteran DR Sim six-time All-Star, and Greg Corky. Tight ends are Randy Pierce and Steven Walker. Ethan Kai is the rookie offensive lineman. Burr fires it off to Jones, and Jones will move forward, only a pickup of 1. 2nd and 9.
I like that little starting out play, Colin. And it wasn't thrown all the way to the sideline, and he cut back inside. Let's keep our eye on that for use later in the game.
We'll introduce the Lone Star Glory defense after this play. This is a team that defensively will give up on average 245 yards a game, and there's a deep throw on the field caught. That is Kyle Fenimore.
That's the old number 1 right down Woodward Avenue there for a great gain.
And they'll mark it exactly at the 50. For the Glory on defense, defensive end Jukin Rukin along with Yoki Barr. The tackles are Bobo Cadell and Tina begin as Burr will fire this out to Jones. Jones' second reception. He had 2 receiving touchdowns last week. He picks up 7 here. Freddie Trammell, rookie Bogey Bar, as well as recent All-Star selection Jay Mart, as chosen in season 16, are the linebackers. Mickey McGuire, Bo Martin Jr., Evan Lacey, Albert Begin, and Nate Hall are the secondary members.
A little goal line look here in midfield, Colin.
2nd and 3. Here's to get to Jones.
Oh.
Jones is wrapped up in the backfield for a loss of 1 yard. Initial penetration made on the play by number 76 Bobo Cadell there to clean it up.
And Glory was ready for that one. Not fooled.
For the Glory on defense, they give up 64% on 3rd down. Houston looking to take advantage of that, converting just over 47%. And this will be Jones, but he'll be stopped a yard short. Oh no, and Brad Jones. No, that's Kyle Fenimore is down on the field and he's hurt. Looks like Fenimore tried to throw a block down there on Albert Beginrick, and he just got all twisted around.
Yeah, let's see if we get another look at that. Nope.
Well, they did get a replay of that.
I know,
It's just you were busy.
I was busy
eyeing
checking
the buffet.
eyeing the buffet. Hey, check out this sinister fish shake. I was in the chat.
They're going
You
for
goof.
it. They're going for it on 4th and 1. And they actually snap it to Jones, who fumbles the ball. But Houston recovers, and it's enough for a first down. What?
Achieves the first down, fumbles, and then Houston recovers.
Justin Williams, Johnny on the spot with the ball.
Okay. Well, let's go.
First and 10 of the 39. And this is just the first drive of the game, folks, and it's already crazy. Here's the give to Jones.
Oh, runs
Backwards, and he lost 5 yards.
Somebody point that man in the right direction. Oh, man. That's like that meme where the the kid walks into the room, says, oh, boy, and turns around when he sees the leaky O-line, Colin.
Lost 5 yards on the play. Jukin Rukin records the TFL. This is no small man. He's been with this squad all 7 seasons. He's been in the league 6'2", 310 pounds at defensive end. Finimore's pass to the Dr. D.R. Sim will gain 78 yards back to the 38. No, that's Corky, rather. Greg Corky, his first reception.
Brings up 3rd and 9 after Wrongway Corrigan has his...
Wrongway Jones, rather.
Wrongway Jones, exactly.
Fenimore back to throw, fires, and it's knocked down, incomplete.
Well, after giving up a couple of first downs, including one long pass, Colin, the Glory defense turns in a stout performance on that last set of downs.
Nate Hall on the deflection. He has the interception return for a touchdown this year. Just 20 tackles, 3 pass breakups. That was number 4 on the year for him.
Want to let everybody know the Rick Meters made the trip this evening, and we'll be having some looks here probably near the end of the first, early in the second. The betting public feels Houston is favored by 6.5.
They almost got it, but the guy just went over the end line for the touchdown.
Oh, so close. Do want to welcome everybody into the chat.
Here on Twitch TV.
Exactly. Always fun side commentary going on there. And occasionally, as we all know, the chat will get down a rabbit hole.
The first play of the game will be a handoff up the middle to the fullback as Kyle Fenimore broke his kneecap and will be done for the rest of the game.
Broken kneecap. That's one you don't see every day. And by the way, that's gotta hurt.
Ike McBride is the running back. She's number 34.
Are you set? My leg. Welcome, SpongeBob
Matto
fans.
Prado is the fullback as McBride gets another carry, picks up 7.
Sorry, Colin. I apologize. I was talking over you. I was so excited to have a SpongeBob reference in the chat.
Ziggy Horonik, Greg Soto, Deuce Swinnick, brother of Ace. The quarterback is the wide receiver, and of course Dave Axis, who serves as team's president, GM off the field. Our wide receivers Adam Williams and Rylan Cadell is the center. There's a catch by Adam Williams out to the 39, good enough for first.
Yeah, Lone Star looking to get their offense on track here with their first possession, Colin, as they get out to the 39-yard line.
We got formation. One receiver either side. Houston showing blitz. McBride goes opposite the shown blitz direction, picks up 3 yards for her troubles. Let's introduce you to the rest of the Houston defense. Alex Perez, Julius Maximus are the defensive ends. Frank Stackhouse is one of the defensive tackles. KT Slayer, who spent last year in San Diego, is not is the other defensive tackle. KT Horrell and her husband David Horrell are the linebackers, along with Zed Markov, the other outside slot. As McBride only picks up 2 on the swing pass. We have Marco Swift, Kai Cash, and Mike Jones on the corner. Brady Clark, who's inside the top 10 in terms of interceptions.
Yes.
Free safety, leads the team in that category. Back for his 3rd season in Houston, and of course Josh Rowe is the strong safety.
Well, pleased to meet you, Houston defense. My name's Rick.
3rd and 5. Glory 7-step drop. Middle of the field wasn't open as the sack is made. Julius Maximus, number 90, coming in and shooting a little hoops to celebrate. Just gets right around the tackle and right there at the quarterback.
Yep, just a good rush there. Good individual effort, nothing fancy. And that forces Lone Star into the punting formation.
For Maximus, that's only his 2nd sack of the year. Houston had 4 coming in as a team, so that's a much needed boost for them.
If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at www.simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy.
We got formation. Receiver Sim kind of lined up in a wing formation. Here's the give to Jones, and Jones stopped for no gain.
Dr. Jones.
Mickey McGuire leads the team, is tied for 2nd in pass breakups. 3rd rather, with 2, along with a few other folks.
4 wide for Houston, but they go to the swing.
Jones with a nice juke move. Nate Hall able to get the yardage out to the 27 to set up 3rd and 5.
Fooled everybody, including this broadcaster, for a nice little game. Kind of a fan of that Houston red, base red jersey, Colin. What say you?
Yeah, it's very clean, very crisp. You know, the Mon Simeon, you gotta. They not only play good, they look good.
You gotta. It's better to look good than to feel good. And Houston looks marvelous with that pass.
Greg Corky over the middle hauls it in for 1st down at the 38-yard line.
They finally ditched their fine, rich Corinthian leather helmets for plastic versions.
Lone Star, of course, their colors are adopted in the state flag of Texas, and they have stars all over because, well, they're Lone Stars. As the throw goes out to the fullback, that is Williams. That's his first catch of the year, and that's good for 4 yards, sets up a 2nd and 6.
Already. Little side conversation there.
2 tight ends to one side. Here's the toss out to Jones, and Jones is immediately stopped in the backfield for a loss of 2 yards. And as you can tell by the numbers there, it's not the greatest start for Jones. Tackle made by Freddie Trammell, the inside linebacker.
Lone Star gets Houston into a 3rd and long. Let's see if they can hold serve here.
5 wide. Here's Burr. Fires. Corner route open. It's Corky down the 7, 30, 20. And it'll be knocked out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
They got some bonus yardage there I didn't expect from him. Don't you know, eh? I want to welcome all the Youpers into the broadcast tonight. Here goes a tippy toe down the sideline, eh?
Albert began saved what could have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
For sure. Two tight ends this time to the strong side of the formation. Offset single. One receiver to the side. They run the toss again to Jones. Jones able to turn upfield this time and gain 3 yards as opposed to 3 he lost last time.
Yeah, you know, they're committed to making sure Jones gets his touches. And, yeah, you never know, Colin. In the second half, they might wear down the Glory D-line a little bit. Could pay dividends later. That's called investing. Everybody should make investments. Invest for the future.
And here's the throw out to Jones. Jones
Whoa!
is gonna. No, I thought he got in, but they say he stepped out right at the goal line.
Man, so ready to have an exclamation on that scoring play, but as it is, it's still a wonderful play. Out, what, at the 1? Is that where they're going to
He
mark
gets
him?
a block from his lineman right there.
Oh, he
Ooh.
did. Yeah. He did. Got a stray foot out of bounds, probably before the ball crossed the plane. The plane is waiting to be broken.
No challenge from the coaching staff.
Yeah. Well, and you got 4 cracks at it from, what, the half-yard line?
First and goal from inside the 1.
They're throwing.
Over in the middle. Oh, that could have been real disastrous. Bobo Cadell was right in Burr's lap, and he almost threw it to a white jersey.
Cadell's a big body, and probably any one of about 14 players could have put their hand on that ball, Colin, as it was extremely crowded over the middle.
Second and goal. Now they go with
Run,
3 wide
run the
split
ball.
pads. Are they going to run the ball? Yes, they'll run the ball to the fullback Williams. He's over. Touchdown, Houston.
Fans of the run all over the world leap out of their seats. And there's your touchdown. Breaking the ice, not only breaking the playing count, but breaking the scoring ice.
First carry of the season for Justin Williams results in a touchdown, his 3rd career rushing touchdown at only 17 carries prior to that one.
Is that right? That doesn't seem right. Hey, who's keeping us clean with the stats today, Colin?
We have Declan O'Rourke, a linebacker for the DC Dragons,
Yes.
and Arizona owner player Eddie Gay. Keeping tracks to the facts and figures. Extra point up and good. 46 seconds left to go in this opening quarter, and the Houston Hyenas are in front of Lone Star Glory 7-0.
I got an honest question. Is it for Declan? Is it Declan or Declan? I don't honestly know. Be a good one. Maybe we can get a handle on that. I want to make sure we get everybody's name correctly, right, Colin? Point of honor. Point of respect.
And Mr. O'Rourke provides
Declan.
right in the chat.
Or is that Declan? Thank you, Mr. O'Rourke. Declan.
You get the drive summary there. That was 10 plays, 91 yards. 10 plays,
10 plays.
91 yards, starting from their own 22.
That's not 91 yards then. 78 yards.
As Finnick is sacked again. This time it's Julius Maximus combining with another one of his D-line mates on the sack.
Yeah, my Gaelic relatives always went with Duncan. Duncan was the big name.
Here, as the Glory going backwards to start this position when they don't need it, obviously.
Sometimes you got to go backwards to go forwards. Am I right? Am I right? Head nod, looking at everybody.
Here's the throw down the
See?
field, caught. What a play by Greg Soto.
Sometimes I crack myself up. Case in point right there. Watch this. Kind of looking down the middle, last minute. Hits what's probably his primary receiver. Good quality quarterback play there, Colin.
I got a note from Damon Simeon. Sonny J with that last extra point broke the Houston record for the most consecutive extra points made in a row. So congratulations to that young man.
Yeah.
The throw goes out to the fullback. This is Bravato, and he gets knocked down after pickup of 6, and we've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 Houston in front of Lone Star. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music on Twitch.
Now we're back, and the Rick meter is intently watching here. Houston has the lead. See what happens here with Lone Star's current possession. And in case you missed it, right at the end of the first quarter, the announcer jinx was placed on the Houston kicker.
As the
As it was
knockdown by Josh Rowe, that's up a 3rd and 4.
as it was noted by Eddie and Colin about his team record. Was it team record career?
No, that was Demond with his team record with consecutive.
Oh yeah,
extra
Demond. Yeah,
points.
sorry. Yeah, with team record consecutive extra points. Soon to be over.
Here's the give to McBride, and she's stuffed into that
Ooh.
field as they run on 3rd and medium, but lose 3 yards for their troubles. David Harrell with a thunderous tackle there. Another punt upcoming for the Glory.
Houston's
LA
D-line.
Stitz,
Sorry about that.
the rookie.
Thank you. Houston's D-line was ready for that run as they blow right through the Lone Star's blocking scheme. Ooh, nearly blocked.
It's a good punt, regardless. Corky will be sandwiched at the 16. That was a 38-yard punt, according to our drive summary calculator.
We got 4 wide here.
Burr, the sim, good for the first down. That's the first catch of the day for DR Sim. Obviously want to get the 14th season veteran involved. Nice slant over the middle. For 16 yards.
That gets him off the schneid in a reasonable field position here as we tick under 10 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Here's Burr, back to throw, steps up, down he goes, sack time. Rukin records the sack.
You know, they kept 2 backs in for looked like extra protection because neither one went into a pattern. Or they got delayed. They didn't offer any extra protection.
It was a full sack for Rukin, who had a half a sack coming in, along with Yogi Barr and Bobo Caudell. Here is Burr back to throw in the face of a blitz, dumps it off to Jones. Jones trying to make something happen, but a lose a yard back to the 28.
That's going to be up third and pretty long. Positive integer greater than 10. Third down is never a good time.
Never good indeed. They'll go with 4 wide trips this time in the gun.
They threw over the middle for a first down last time out of a similar formation.
Goes zone.
Oh.
And they're able to rally to the ball as it is caught.
Short of the line to gain.
Dougie Day hauled it in, the rookie wide receiver. And Boogie Bar able to make the tackle.
Wow. A lot of great names on the field tonight, Colin. Everybody's enjoying that. Dougie.
Adams. Back to punt.
No rush.
It's away. Fair catch called.
Well, they clearly were angling for the return game on that exchange, but fair catch is called.
Soto calls it at his own 25.
Do you have a hot take? Want to show your appreciation for the SFL or show some love to your teammates? The league's new show, SFL Crunch Time, wants to hear from you. Post a video on Twitter with your take or shout out and use the hashtag SFL Crunch Time, and you may just appear on the show this week. Want more details? Direct message Josh Zerkle, Zerkle, on Discord. We'll see you in Crunch Time.
Run up the middle by Epic Bride. Picks up 8 yards, they'll call it.
Couldn't get the whole 9, just the whole 8.
It's all well and good, though.
Indeed. Well, Rick Mater's rooting for Lone Star to put something together. Oh, no.
And that won't help. Sacked again is Ace Finnick. This time it is Frank Stackhouse bringing him down. Set up a 3rd and 5.
Well, that wasn't the plan. They want to have either a first down or a 3rd and a lot shorter.
3rd and 5. 6-step drop, steps up. Oh, he nearly got sacked again, but this time it'll go down as an incomplete.
Hit as he threw. You know what's weird about that is that left defensive tackle, they ran a stunt to the inside, and they had it picked up, and then all of a sudden it just broke through and ended up being the guy that hurried the throw, Colin.
Oh, man.
It's like we had him, and then we lost him. They held on to the ball too long, too.
Rookie punter Stitz has been busy. 6'4", 260 is a punter. Don't want to get tackled by that guy.
He put his leg into that thing and it goes.
Here's Corky, gets tackled at the 30.
Well, he's not punting. He's also appearing on WWE.
Three tight ends in the game.
One good drive for a score, and that's other than that, it's been sort of back and forth trading punts, Colin.
They're going to throw out of it to Jones. Jones has to break a tackle of the defender. He does, but his momentum carries him out of bounds.
Hey, you know, the over-under is 55.5, and at this point, we may have already seen the game-winning touchdown.
6.5 point favorite. No, underdog at home. Is Houston. Don't see that very often.
Right?
Jones again. This time he stumbled backwards to receive that swing pass, and it'll make it 3rd and 8 when it was 2nd and 6. Weird sequence there.
Well, the defenses both have kind of come and are flexing a little bit, as I said, except for that one nice drive by Houston.
4 wide, no 5 wide. Here's Burr over the middle. It's not going to do it.
They keep running these 3rd down plays, Colin, does Houston, that are chronically 2 yards short of the line of game. That's got to be frustrating for the brain trust on the Houston side.
Devon Simeon's probably thankful he doesn't have any hair right now, otherwise he'd be pulling it out of his head.
Oh my, shots fired.
Here's Soto on the return to the 34.
Sim80 in the chat. Need first downs. True that. Colin, your comments are duly noted for posterity in the chat. A little close-in bunch diamond, Colin. And it's a
Here's
diamond for blocking purposes. Look
Here's
at
the
that.
give. Here's the throw to McBride, and she picks up 9.5. They'll call it. I swore it was 10.
Just see TR Sim 80 comment. You know, you do pretty much do what your lovely and talented spouse wants, so good for you. Look at this, 2nd and inches.
What do they do here? No, they get to McBride. Hurls over Dunman. Picks up the first down. Does she?
Nice. Just enough.
Using her little athletic maneuver to get over a downed lineman, I presume, in front of her.
I got a shout out for Ashley Jackson. You may have been in the chat earlier, but I just noticed you were there. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Oh, crowd in the line.
Here's Finnick. Down he goes again.
Wow. They even kind of backed out of it after they showed pressure, maybe even spoofing a zero blitz. They still get home.
Stackhouse again, his 2nd solo sack. Man, this defense isn't screwing around. They've come to play today. Here's Finnick. Down the field to Williams, and it's good for a first down to the Houston 44. 2nd and 16, no problem. Just loft it up to number 86. He'll come down to the ball.
That might be the best play of the night so far for the Glory. Pretty looking pass, drops it right in there.
Few yards past the line. There's a look at Williams. 2 catches, 30 yards. No catches for Dave Axick, Ziggy Horonic, or Deuce Finnick yet.
No catches for any of them?
Not even a target as of yet. Here's
Wow.
McBride on the carry. She gets 2.
I want to thank the guys in the stats. Declan O'Rourke and Eddie Gage.
Keeping tracks to the facts and figures and making both myself and my father, but especially my father, sound smart.
Hey, whoa.
As,
Ouch.
as the throw goes over the middle, caught by Greg Soto for the first down to the 26-yard line. Glory on the move again. Just run a little arrow route against man coverage. Just beats the corner.
Look at you knowing all about arrow routes and stuff. So 1st and 10.
They go 4 wide with the tight end. That is Williams.
Is this the best progress so far for Lone Star?
I'll
Getting
check
down
out
to
to
the 26.
I'll check out to this play, but it probably is. Oh, they tried to go deeper that time to access his first target.
Wow,
but it's knocked away.
That ricochet was half of the immaculate reception right there. Lucky nobody else was there ready for the carom. Carom, there's your vocabulary word for the day.
42 yards on the drive so far. Their longest drive before that was only 14 yards. So, yes, it is their best penetration.
All right. Here they go.
Here's the go to McBride, and she will get down to the 22. And that's 21 yards and 7 carries.
All right, not for lack of effort, Colin. She's really turning the legs and trying to pick out holes, and might be the hardest working ball carrier so far in the game. Not much to show for it, but it's not because of a lack of effort.
They got 5 wide with a bunch down to the bottom. You don't see that very often out of 5 wide set. Throw over the middle into traffic. Goal! Nobody came up with it.
No, it was caught.
No, it's incomplete.
I'm sorry.
It was incomplete.
Should have been caught.
This-
Well, let's see. We get our look at the place kicking unit here.
Yeah, I saw James Troll trot out on the field. He is the only man in the entire league with no face mask whatsoever.
Yeah, here we go. He ain't scared of nothing. Only wears a helmet because that's the minimum required.
High snap spot kick is on the way and good from
All right.
39. So the Glory are on the board with 2:32 to go in the first half.
Well, now we've had scoring from each side, Colin, and the Rick meter is coming out with their first read, and that is a lean Houston. Lone Star has shown that they can now move down the field. Houston did early, but hasn't done much since, so they get a slight advantage, but not much.
James Troll, in addition to all the kicking he does, he also serves as the team's defensive coordinator off the field. And for Mr. Troll on the season, he is now 4 of 5.
All right. There's a nice little return for Houston by
Greg Corky.
Thank you.
And DR Sim has his own opinion on the Rick meter.
Should be neutral. Well, the DR Sim meter might be neutral, but the Rick meter's leaning Houston. Sorry.
Here's Burr down the field. Oh,
close.
Incomplete.
So also, the Rick meter is curious to know if Houston's going to go into a 2-minute offense here. But they appear to be huddling up. Remarkably unconcerned with the advancing clock, Colin. You had a good chance to...
They're the numbers for Burr.
Yes.
Only 3 incompletions, 157 yards, 9.2 yards per attempt, quarterback rating, just over 105. Here's to get to Jones, trying to get him going, and he explodes in a big way. He's got only one man to beat that Nate Hall.
He's going to get him.
Nate Hall will not get him. Touchdown, Houston. That's an explosion of the biggest variety.
Wow.
Touchdown, Hyenas.
I didn't get an exact place on the line of scrimmage. 25 maybe?
Spun off of one guy, juked another, and then he was gone.
We'll get it off the stats team, but that's approximately a 75-yard run. Earlier tonight, there was another big run. This one will also go on the league highlight reel.
A top 10 play for sure. And it goes down in the books. It's exactly what you thought it would. 75-yard touchdown run on just 8 carries by Brad Jones. Remember, he had a few carries in which he lost yardage.
Right. The chat calling out a few great individual play efforts on that play. It's a team game, you know, they say. They don't say it's a team game for nothing. Here's the PAT.
It's up, and it is good. We have 14-3 now, with 2:13 to go before halftime.
Let's revisit the Rick meters call and DR Sim. Prescient there. Oh, another vocabulary word everybody knows. Scoring well on your SATs, the key vocabulary. Thank you.
14-3. Sonny J to kick this off. Yard deep out of his end zone is Greg Soto. Soto on the return has a bit of a gets up to the 28, so they'll get 1 play for the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
2:08.
Sorry, Colin. Yeah, I kind of like that return too. Hey, want to welcome Denver into the booth. Made the trip with us, as always. He's excited for the sights and sounds of Houston.
Got an I formation, tight end flex. To the top, that's Williams. 1 receiver either side. We got an offside free play. Finnick out route. Caught by Soto. We're going to call that 3 yards, so they'll most likely take the 5 and make it 1st and 5.
Neutral zone infraction, number 99, defense, 5-yard penalty.
Here's everybody's favorite, R62, getting it done here.
KT Slayer, the guilty party, trying to get a head start. He wants to get on the sack fun too. He says, you guys can't have all the fun. Let me have some. As we've reached the 2-minute warning, you're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music on Twitch TV. Houston in front, 14-3. Let's look at the Cuban Missile, Greg Soto. He's to the very top of your screen. Axis is in the slot, number 88, aka the Diva. Here's the give to McBride, and McBride will get stopped near the line of scrimmage for a minimal gain. David Horrell again on the tackle. He's been awfully busy.
Yeah, busy boy. Busy.
This time Soto lines up in the slot.
Oh. Line that. Nope.
Here's the get to the fullback. Bravado, and he won't pick up anything. So in spite of the penalty, they're unable to move. Clock now running.
Houston's D guessing right so far on the mix of plays being offered up by Lone Star.
Trips to the bot. Here's Finnick, throws complete. This is Ziggy Horonic. And what a time for his first catches. He's down at the 34. Timeout called, 57 seconds.
Yeah, anything you can do, Houston, we could do. We got our own long play.
And the southpaw delivers a strike. Down the field, the number 17.
You know, being a lefty in the league ain't the worst thing in the world. Your natural rollout is different than what the the defense expects, and if you do, as a defender, get your hand on the ball, it's spinning a way that you're not used to.
Well, incomplete. Somebody got it. Oh, it was number 57,
Yes.
KT Horrell, the inside backer. She was able to get her paws on this one. Just barely, as Adam Williams is the intended receiver. Clock stopped, 54 seconds left. 2 timeouts remaining for the Glory. So, should they choose to use the middle of the field. Seven-step drop by Finnick. Down the field he goes. Post intercepted.
Oh, no.
Josh Rowe. Rowe up the field and returns it to the 30-yard line.
It puts an end to the threat here in near the end of the second quarter. Amazing.
And he just underthrew this ball right into double coverage.
Oh, he undercuts him actually, eh?
Soto was open.
Yeah.
The defender just made a better read on the ball.
Yeah, I don't think QB saw him at all.
Three men in the backfield. Stephen Walker next to
See if
Justin Williams.
Houston has another one of their 70-yard runs.
This will be a 2-yard run, and it looks like they'll be content just to run up the clock.
Why not? It'll be interesting to see the comparison at halftime here, Colin.
4 wide, they're going to go empty. So this is probably going to be a pass. They want to be careful here. Burr. Go deep. It's intercepted by J. Mart. Talk about the commentator's curse. That just happened, ladies and gentlemen.
Trade interceptions here late in the second. You know, he's just playing center field. Kind of sinks back into the passing lane.
Now they're on the 48 with 10 seconds left. 2 timeouts. What's the call here from Greg Soto? It's going to be a run.
Simple run to run things out. They're go hurry up, really.
And now they call time with 3 seconds left.
Okay.
It's like they called the run play and then they realized, oh crap, we had the ball.
Called timeout. Is that the Joker on the sideline?
Oh, that's a head coach Albert Buchanan.
No, behind him. I'm sorry.
Oh, working security at the game. I
Yeah,
didn't
right.
even see that.
So many questions. Why the Joker's in charge of security, but leave that for another time.
It's going to be a Hail Mary attempt. Ace has quite the arm to get it down there.
Except when he's being introduced to the turf himself.
Sack made this time by Alex Perez. His team leading sack coming in at 2. He now has 3. Halftime reached 14-3. Houston in front. We'll take a look at the. Oh. And back on the field we go.
We can take a look at the stats from Declan O'Rourke and Eddie Gage here as Houston will get things underway in the second half by kicking to the glory.
Fielded from the 3 by Soto. Up the middle. Gets past the 20 to the 25.
Kind of got stood up, pushed around, and then taken down. So let's see what kind of adjustments your Lone Star Glory may have made coming out of second half. Shade being thrown at the AI there for end of second quarter clock management. Be that as it may, here we go. It's a run.
Here's
for
the
a
run.
loss.
Loss up 2.
You happen to have some total offense stats so far for Lone Star versus Houston, Colin?
Our total yards are 107 to 234.
Oh, there we go.
You see the rushing yards, pretty self-explanatory. Passing yards, a little more closer. But the 2 turnovers will loom large eventually.
Oh!
Zach McBride.
Is he short?
No, she's short.
She's short, I'm sorry, yeah.
She's a yard short. She picked up 11 on 2nd and 12.
That brings up 3rd and 1. Let's hope this isn't the movie we've seen before.
Ziggy Oronic has 1 catch in the first half.
There
As
you go.
McBride breaks off a tackle and gets a first down to the 42. And the back they call the bully. Starting to heat up here.
Oh, look at that. Just ran right through the arm tackle. Well done. Good running back play. And really, Colin, Lone Star needs somebody on offense to step up consistently. They've had some nice plays here and there. But nobody's been leading the charge. Listen to me, better talk to go to the lead.
Here's McBride. Tackled for no gain at the line of scrimmage.
Leading with the Queen's English.
Second and 10, I formation. Here's to get to McBride again. Up the middle. He has all kinds of room, and she gets yardage up to close to midfield. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Previously identified the hard work being put in by McBride earlier in the game that wasn't really generating much way of results, but now paying some dividends.
See the quarterback rating for Ace. Despite the fact he is 115 yards. Here's the get to the fullback, and he's unable to pick up the first down. Questionable-ish call.
Who is the fullback? Number 48.
That is Matito Pervat.
You'd have thought McBride would have gotten the call on that. Just saying. Hashtag just saying.
Here's sits again on the punt, and Corky on the return. Up to the 17.
Just saying, when I say that, is that cringe? I've recently been introduced to a lot of kids of today talk. I understand cringe is one. Rando. That was a rando comment. Comment from some rando. Colin's giving me dirty looks. Now he's punching me.
You see what I have to deal with every folks. Brad Jones stopped for after a 1 yard gain.
Hey, talking that way is totally legit. Am I right? Fellow kids of today.
I was trying to explain to him that Steve Buscemi meme where he's all dressed up in like skater clothes and has a skateboard, but we couldn't agree on what the actual phrase was. As Burr almost throws another interception.
Hello, fellow kids. My dudes. Hey, my dudes. I forgot to say, welcome, my dudes, to the broadcast. Yeah, totally legit. I'm right. I've either been fortunate or unfortunate enough to hang out with Colin and some of his my dudes lately, so I'm trying to fit in.
Empty shotgun look. Nickel 3-3 from Lone Star. Over the middle. Randy Pierce with the first down. Randy Pierce, the tight end. He's been targeted 3 times, and he finally hauls that one in for the first down.
That's a big-time play. That's no cap right there. It's a real deal.
27-yard pickup on that play, and Jones, his day continues to be a boomer bust proposition. He loses a couple of yards. Tina begin on the tackle.
Ethan MX2, you're killing me. I too am so on the go. I eat yogurt from a tube.
I swear, if you read any more of the chat, you'll be rendered unconscious by all the giggles.
Well, I'm just happy to find all my friends.
Here's Burr almost picked off, looking for Sim, but Bo Martin Jr. had other idea.
FRENS. My friends. Colin's trying to turn my mic off now. Sorry. Back to the game. Anyway, it's a really exciting game going on. Houston's up 14-3 as we're under 7 minutes to go in the third. Oh, look at this. 5 wide.
5 wide versus Nickel Lee.
Oh,
and the defense wins with a 3-man rush. Juke and Rookin.
How does that even happen?
Records the sack.
How does that even happen?
Well, watch
let's
this.
get another look at it.
He just beats the guard and then he just boom.
All 3 guys are like right there. Anyway, the Houston O-line goes colorblind momentarily.
A punt coming up from Adams. Soto the return. Adams. Fair catch called for at the 35 by Soto.
Visit the SFL website at simulationfl.net for links to apparel from Sector 6, the official apparel provider of the Simulation Football League. And SFL mini helmets from 97 Sports Promotions. Sector 6 features replica team jerseys and completely customized jackets, flags, t-shirts, and more. Get the gear the fans wear with Sector 6, 97 Sports Promotion, and the SFL.
Mike McBride tackled right at the line of scrimmage. David Harrell putting in the work along with Alex Perez providing the big hit.
Doing work. Much like the going to work Pistons back in the day.
Suffocating on defense. especially on the ground so far, Rick.
Ben Wallace, rip. Chauncey.
Knocked down on the play. This is Zed Markov, number 56.
Nice.
He's on the outside opposite David Horrell. Defending Adam Williams, not an easy assignment for a linebacker there, Rick.
Yeah, you know, maybe not the crispest route run by Williams. Interested in people's thoughts on that.
He's on the sidelines for this third down play. As they go into their bag of tricks, this time they go 4 wide. There's a spin it, down he goes again, and this time KT Slayer gets in on the sack party. That's the 5th sack
Wow.
for the Hyenas today.
74 for the Glory is going to be not happy to watch himself on tape, on that tape rerun on Monday, Colin. Monday's usually film day.
Stuts to punt again. His leg's going to get tired before long. And Greg Corky snowed under at the 29.
Two good-looking scoring drives for Houston, sprinkled amidst a lot of
Sacks,
punting and punt-ending drives. Lone Star with just one drive, got in field goal range, but couldn't put it in the end zone. Rick Meter ended the half at Lean Houston, but we'll see what happens. Get an update here after this Houston possession.
Out of bounds, it goes Burr as he crosses the 170-yard mark, now 173. It's a pass of 4 yards to Sim.
Second and 5. Ball at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 6 on the 33. 4:30 and counting to go in this third quarter.
Oh, stand up.
Brad Jones carries defenders past the first down marker. Needed 5, got about 6.
The SFL is spotlighting 4 games in their own time slot on Monday night, starting Monday, February 21st, with Baltimore versus Queen City. See players on camera while they watch themselves on the field. Listen to coaches break down their opponent and their strategy in real time. SFL royalty join the broadcast as guests for rare on-camera interviews. We will even flip the camera angle so you can see the action from a whole new perspective. Visit simulationfl.net for complete MNF Monday Night Football schedule and details.
Oh, that's always fun. I know you're a big fan of the alternative disrupting broadcast.
That's matches my style. Am I right? That's totally legit. Kids of today.
Big fan of the Manning cast. Is my partner to my right.
Indeed.
There's
There's a deep drop.
Back to throw. Swing route, and Jones went backwards, lost 2 yards.
Sputtering, blithering color commentator guy right there.
Old man yells at clouds.
Exactly. Why? Are you suggesting that those sideline swing plays that go for no yards or lose yardage are just a part of nature, part of the SFL ecosystem?
5 wide. And Burr back to throw, steps up, fires! Caught by Corky out of the breaks the tackle. Greg Corky will get knocked out of bounds at the 15.
There's another highlight top 10 play potentially right there. 2 in this game, Colin.
Oh my goodness, let's look at that again. Tipped by Freddie Trammell, intended for number 11.
Nearly gets away, too.
For Houston. And oh my goodness. Talk about playing close to the chest.
Okay, so that was nuts.
Now they go.
It never works out that way. Or if it's caught, then they're tackled immediately. They never rumble and stumble down for additional yards. They call that yak.
Here's the get to Jones, and he almost broke a tackle after he spun away from one. And now
2 hands on the ball as he heads into the line. Good technique.
the man's up to 94 yards on just 13 carries.
You never want to fumble the ball as a ball carrier, but especially in the red zone.
Here's the get to Jones. Jones has room. He gets the first down, but he will not score as he's tackled at the 3.
Maybe we'll get another look at the end of the run. Whirling Dervish. That was he trying to break free into the end zone.
They bring out the third tight end, does Houston. This is the third tight end is Eddie Berg. And here's to get to Jones. Jones will walk in. Touchdown, Houston.
Paying dividends. All that blocking, all the blockage going on there, Colin.
It's now 20-3 with 2:13 left to go in the quarter. What a block there on Tremble by Justin Williams. Finishing the play strong, my friend.
Feeling strong, my friend? Hey, he's been in the news lately. We're waiting. There it is.
Here's Sonny J. Extra point up and good. It's now 21-3.
Hey, this is a part of the broadcast where we like to ask the question, Colin. What the heck's going on with a Rick meter? Well, funny you should ask, everybody. The Rick meter has just come out with an updated reading, and that is full Houston. The Rick meter is predicting a victory for Houston here in the third quarter. Rick meter saying it's Houston's game. Also, if you're a friend of the under, that may be definitely in play here with barely over a quarter left to go in this contest. Damon, thank you. Full Houston mode.
21-3, but this Glory team can be explosive. They can hit big plays down the field. We saw that late in the first half when the throw down to Ziggy Hronek.
They can, and we expect the Lone Star team to take the Rick Meter insult to heart and bust out at least one touchdown here quickly.
It started with a fullback run to Palawo, but
the Rick Meter will point out sort of the slow and steady scoring pace by Houston, combined with Lone Star's offense's inability.
Throw almost intercepted. Pass intended for Deuce Finnick, but Brady Clark had other ideas.
To get much past, to really get into the red zone. Having only scored 3 points, so there's your analysis there.
They go 4 wide. 3rd and 10. Ace down the field, incomplete. Looking for the Diva Dave Axis, but incomplete. Kai Cash nearly had an interception on the play before that. But Houston will get the ball back anyway. According to Eddie Gage,
Yes.
Lone Star Glory is averaging 1.7 yards per play this half, up to 3.1 in the first. And that catch by Corky, that was the tip drill earlier. According to O'Rourke, our other statistician, that was 46 yards. And that capped off a 3-yard rushing touchdown by Jones last time Houston had the ball.
Wow. Who ended up finally catching that ball on the quirky deflection?
Corky caught the ball on the deflection.
Yeah.
That was my quote.
Yeah.
As Jones catches the swing route after Burr drops back 7 steps trying to go for the big shot, but only picks up 3.
Let's go. 2nd and 6. Ball at the 44-yard.
Brings up 2nd and 7, but decent field position. Let's see what kind of things they've got to play. They go goal line midfield again. There it is.
And they run Jones again, and they pick up yardage out to the 48. This will be 3rd and 2.
That's funny. Seen that a couple times from them. Lone Star had that has had it defensed pretty well when they've tried it earlier, but they're nice gain.
With that carry, Jones is up over 100 yards, but he left the yardage back to the 44.
Would they call that a stretch play they were attempting there, Colin?
They called that a power with the guard trying to pull around, but Tina Begin blew it up with penetration after she so much wasn't as touched.
There were like 2 people they forgot to block on that, did Houston, and that great play by Lone Star.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. 21-3, Houston in front. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music on Twitch.
APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com.
The Glory trying to make something happen here. They desperately need to, down 21-3 with 10:52 left.
I've kind of been talking up Houston, but Lone Star, really, a couple of scores, even 1 score, and they're kind of back in it. They still have a quarter to play.
1st and 10 from 31 yards.
And the Glory coming out with 4 wide.
Oh, you're right, Rick. That's a good comment. Well, thank you, Colin.
Here's to get to McBride, and she plows ahead for a 4-yard pickup. 48 yards for McBride now.
The talent doesn't appreciate my cheeky attitude here late in the game.
Let's go. 2nd and 6
Fine.
from 34 yards.
Getting a cold shoulder.
The Glory, yes, they've had drives in fits and spurts, but ultimately it's been this Houston pass rush that's got home and caused problems. Here's a pass here, complete out of bounds to Soto, 1st down to the 41.
Yeah, just like that. They can make plays, clearly. Just stringing several together has been the problem, and hats off to Houston. The Houston Brain Trust is going to say, yeah, duh, because we're playing great defense. That's why the offense is struggling.
1st and 10.
It's not like Lone Star doesn't know how to score points, Colin, right? They've had some pretty big scoring games. Am I wrong?
You're right, they've scored plenty of points at times. It's just they've been unable to protect the passer today. Dave Axis finally hauls that one in. Got a 5-yard pickup on 1st down, 2nd and 5. This man had 3 targets with no catches through 3 quarters before finally hauling that one in.
Another give to McBride here.
Tight end flex out of 4. It is to McBride. Up the middle she goes and picks up the 1st down to the 45.
That's good. And when you have a second, Colin, it's good to check on for individual stats here.
It got 59 yards and 17 carries. Long of 11. Also 2 grabs for 11 yards through the air.
It's not bad. Might be probably the best thing going for them at this point.
Ball on the Houston 45, 1st and 10. Here's to give to Pravat. And he picks up 1. He now has 2 yards on 5 carries, although he's 1 catch for 6 yards. They go 4 wide receivers again, trips to the bottom.
Oh, it's either over the middle or the right side down the sideline.
Changes the play. This is going to be down the middle, knocked away. Josh Rowe with the deflection. Of course, this is the guy who had the interception. This sets up a 3rd and 9.
Dude's all over the place. Totally legit.
Yeah, he's been a legit player.
Yeah,
Rick.
I might be simping for that guy. Right, kids of today.
They go 4 wide, 7-step drop.
There it is.
Finnick goes.
Yeah.
That's his brother Deuce. Pulls it in. Number 81 for the 1st down to the 28.
Deuce, I love it.
They got another family member, Matt, who's a kicker.
Wow. That's a family affair. Where's Mr. French? Buffy. Nobody's going to get that. Nobody, and I mean nobody, comes into our house and pushes us around.
Mike McBride breaks a tackle, almost picks up a 1st down. He got 9.5 yards. But it was definitely looked like it was 10 with their late forward momentum, but they say her knee was down short.
For you seniors, it's your last game, so make it count.
Movie references.
Haven't had so many movie references lately.
There's McBride, 2nd and inches, gets the
Oh,
first down
nice!
and more. Block and goes down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
I'm total fan of that little shoulder shake. Watch this and get another look at it. And here it comes. Wait for it. Doop. Aha. See ya.
Dips behind the blocker. Strong eye formation and the receivers to the opposite side. They run that way to McBride. 4 touchdown.
There we go.
And the Glory trying to make things interesting. It's now 21-9 with 7:08 left to go in this football game.
Took a stroll to the end zone, don't you know? Yeah, sure, you betcha.
Good blocks by the offensive line.
Going to take a ice bath in Lake Superior, don't you know, after the game.
Yeah, being at Troll. Set to boot the extra point. Never gets old. Never seeing no face mask.
If he'd only put on a bar, he could play for St. Louis.
It's our tribute to the Arch is why we do it.
Tribute to the Arch.
That was a 10-play,
Gateway to the West.
69-yard drive. And a 5-yard rushing touchdown by McBride to cap things off.
Nicely done. The Rick Meter's impressed by that. Still Houston, full Houston. But definitely noticed by the staff.
From the 2, Corky on the return. Gets tackled at the 26. It's an all-Texas affair between these squads. Of course, Lone Star's been around the block. They were a couple different names when they were in Dallas and sold the interest and moved the team to Seattle, and then sold the interest to move the team back to Texas, specifically Denton, Texas.
You know why the stars at night are big and bright.
In the big old state of Texas. As Brad Jones on the swing, and Jones got 4 yards.
Didn't really get a chance to set up this possession column, but if Lone Star defense can hold, get the ball back for their recently juiced offense, Might have a little something here, although we're under 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. That's a problem if you're Lone Star.
Ball on the 29 of the Hyenas. Here's to get to Jones with Brad Jones.
Ooh.
They'll say he didn't pick up anything up the line. The game forward progress to 30, but no yards. Interesting.
3rd and 6. One play to rule them all. For the Glory, Colin. Uh-oh, that diamond's a problem potentially.
Trips to the top. And they go that way. Caught for the
Yep.
first down, Greg Corky.
You could see the secondary alignment was potentially vulnerable to.
He's the only guy for the Hyenas with over 30 yards receiving in the game. That will now put his total up to 121 yards on 5 receptions. He's averaging 24.2 per catch.
So the Glory defense will reset here, Colin. Try and stop him again here on this set of downs.
Here's Burr back to throw. Fires over the middle. DR Sim with the catch and another first time in the Glory.
The Glory say, we're not having any of that. We're making yet another first down.
No, the Hyenas.
I'm sorry, Houston says we're not having any of that. None of that talk. We're making first downs.
First downs. There's Corky's numbers. Been very efficient. 7 targets, 5 grabs. Here's Burr back to throw. Out route to Sim. Gets out of bounds. Picks up 6 yards. And Sim steps out of bounds. He's not going to be happy about that. He probably wanted to turn upfield to keep the clock in bounds.
Exactly. And it's time to start keeping an eye on how much clock Houston is using between plays. As they hit the line, still with 17 seconds left on the play clock. That's a little early. And they snap it right away.
12. As Jones gets stopped at the 40. This will be 3rd and 3. Tackle made by Nate Hall.
Colin, you remember we met a few offensive linemen, including Lomas Brown, who played for the Lions for many years. And he said one of the worst things was when the QB or the kicker especially would hold them in their stance. Forever on the line. It's like, I'm a large guy, and I'm down here in a 3-point stance, and it's not that comfortable. And they really resented it when the QB would bring him to the line and have him sit there trying to burn clock, or when the kicker would take their sweet time. But
Jones was stopped 1 yard short of first down. Clock keeps running. Glory will get the ball back, but I think Houston won the battle on that drive.
might have, and Lone Star's going to get this ball with under 4 minutes. They had a chance to stop them with almost 7 minutes still left on the clock.
Oh, this punt is down at the 5 at the 3.
Yeah, a long putt here. Try and put some more points on the board. Hey, wanted to let everybody know coverage of the Simulation Football League on Next Level Sports continues next Saturday, February 19th at 6 p.m. in the East, 3 in the West. Rising San Diego and Charleston meet to decide if both teams are for real before rivals Denver and Arizona tee it up in Phoenix. Bonus coverage will include Las Vegas, Louisiana, and Houston, Fort Worth. Visit NLSC.com to find Next Level Sports in your area.
Dave Axis catches that ball at the 15, and they're on the move. They're on the hurry up. Here's a steps up, fires, caught by Greg Soto. Can't get out of bounds, but the first down at the 27. Here's the throw down the middle. Axis again. His second catch of the drive down to the 44.
Let's go.
Glory on the move. Trying to make things interesting. That'll be helpful. Soto this time to the 44 of the Hyena.
Same play as the 2 plays earlier. They're getting them open on the sideline. Not sure why Houston's letting that happen. Guess they don't want to give up something deep down the middle.
There's the throw.
Might have to blow a timeout here. No, maybe not. Keep going. They go in the eye.
There. Oh,
Ooh.
that knockdown intended for Axis.
Is that just me?
Incomplete.
Or everybody holding their breath on that play?
Everything's settled down now. 3rd and 7 at the 41, clock stop 2:35. Ace hit as he throws, lets it go, first down yardage. Catch made by Ziggy Horonic right at the sticks. See if they get one play off before the 2-minute warning, possibly 2, depending on how quickly they go.
Oh, he's changing up some patterns there. Let's go. Took their time.
Corner route, one-handed catch,
Pays on.
down at the 13.
Lone Star looking to make this interesting, down by 2 scores. As we approach the 2-minute warning, will they get this off? They will not.
We reached the 2-minute warning. It's 21-10 Houston. Lone Star trying to make it a one-score game.
Well, coming out of the 2-minute warning, Lone Star's offense has just sparked up here late in the game.
Finnick throws to Deuce. He got it for 7 down to the 5.
They can punch this in. How efficient can they be? Trying to do it in one play.
Throws. Touchdown to Dave Axis.
Axis is back. Wow. Well, buckle up, everybody. Hello. Including the Rick meter, says the Lone Star Glory faithful. The Rick meter is well aware of what's happening. We got ourselves a ball game. Right, Bo Martin Jr. toe drags a bag. They go for 2.
They go for 2 and get it. Oh my, oh my.
Now
Now
it's one field goal to tie. Touchdown to take the lead. Stay tuned for your onside kick.
This is why it pays to have a kicker if you can afford one. Welcome to bonus coverage as the onside kick is loose. The Glory got it.
Oh,
Ziggy Horonic, after some fumbling around, some futzing around, finally get it.
oh my goodness, picks it right up. So, welcome to the game. As Colin mentioned, it was a kind of a sleepy developing affair as Houston ran out to a 21-3 lead, but Lone Star coming back, just converted a 2-point conversion following a touchdown to make it a one-score to tie or win the game.
Touchdown to win.
Field goal to tie.
Welcome in those of you who are watching Louisiana defeat Atlanta. I'm Colin Northwood, Brick Northwood on color. Here's the throw down the field.
No way.
Catch made by Axis. Down the field it goes, down to the 7. And they're going to let the clock wind down. They have all 3 timeouts at their disposal.
Oh, no. In other news, the staff of the Rick meter is choking on their Pop-Tarts and Mountain Dew, scrambling to recalculate. The Rick meter had been full on Houston quarters ago. Uh-oh.
Ace gives it off.
Oh,
Stopped
Houston was ready for that.
at the 6.
They run the same play. They're going to throw.
Now they're going to throw to the end zone. Leap Leaping grab attempted by Soto, but it's incomplete. 3rd and goal from the 6.
Oh, my, just like that, 2 ineffective plays. Brings up 3rd and goal with no progress on the yardage.
Four wide receivers from the gun. Throw, out route, touchdown! Greg Soto! They were down
Well
21-3, and they've come all the way back with 36 seconds left to take the lead.
Oh my gosh, still have an extra point to go. But they've scored 21 unanswered so far. Colin, if I'm wrong, the scoring really didn't start until the extra scoring until the end of the 3rd quarter, or was it all in the 4th? I'm so excited, I've lost track. As the chat explodes, get yourself in the chat if you're not already there. Extra point is up
and good. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Just when you thought it couldn't get any more crazy, somehow it does.
This just in from the Rick Meter staff. They're going to go full Lone Star. Full Lone Star. Very rarely happens do we go from a full one way to a full other way. But it just did.
36 seconds. Greg Corky from his 1 has an opening, gets out to the 26.
All right, so 30 seconds to go. All 3 timeouts, Colin. You all right over there? Oh, wake up.
I'm just still stunned because at one point this game was 21-3.
21-3. Not that long ago.
And now it's 25-21. 5 wide for Dave Burr. Burr down the field.
Oh, almost ended the threat. Dave Burr, who's had a really good game, Colin, right? Let's review his stats.
He's 23 of 31, 259 yards. He did throw an interception.
Both teams threw 1, yeah. I mean, that's a good number. Those are good numbers.
Lone Star has scored 3 touchdowns in this 4th quarter.
Oh, thank you. That's what I thought.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't want to oversell the point, but yeah, this comebacks happened all in the 4th quarter. Improbably so, if you've watched the first 3. Right, Lone Star got a field goal, was in the 1st quarter, maybe?
Here's the throw. Greg Corky got out of bounds. No, they have to come. 21 seconds left.
Still on their own 33. And a field goal won't do anything for them. They've got to stick this. They've got to go for the win and stick it in the end zone. None of this tie game stuff at all.
No, ties are ugly.
Well, I mean, because they can't. There's not enough time. 20 seconds. Oh, the swing pass. Kill me now. Oh!
He got out of bounds with 15 seconds.
First down and got out of bounds. What do I know?
The rookie showing some guts out here as he takes the swing. Watch right here. Takes the swing. Whoop!
Oh, spins inside when he knows he's got to get out of bounds. Takes the gamble. The gambler. Got to know when to hold them. And he does. So interesting field position here. Only 15 seconds. But 2 timeouts. They're going to need at least 1 chunk play. Be able to take a reasonable shot. Probably has to happen here.
Burr. Out route.
Oh, there's a
flag.
There's only a second penalty of the game. boys.
Roughing the passer,
Uh-oh.
number 60.
We have a roughing the passer call.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Of course we do.
Jukin' Rookin'.
Of course we do. Let's see if we get another look at it.
Yep, he
Oh,
hit him
yeah.
well after the
Yeah,
ball
took
went.
2 or 3 steps after the ball was released. Well, he's an excitable boy, they all said.
Jules Simeon Stadium is now on the edge of their seats. All the fans here.
Their collective seats.
4 wide, 12 seconds from the 36. Burr over the middle, knocked down, incomplete. Second down, 8 seconds now.
8 seconds. They probably can only afford one play, not in the end zone.
Excuse me.
Whoa. Yeah.
This is not a boring game, folks. Just we've been here a long.
What are you talking? Collins losing his. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. That's about as much as I got of that one. Let's see what Houston
They
has.
go at the corner. It's
Oh!
intercepted. Intercepted on the play. This is Mickey McGuire, and he'll run as time expires.
Wow.
That's the ball game.
Holy smoke, everybody. Colin. Excellent, excellent call.
As we look at the post-game stats,
Look how even these ended up being. That's crazy. It was all Houston for so long. Take a look at your highlights here. And you'll, sharp-eyed viewers will notice most of these highlights are going to be Houston until they flip over and they're all Lone Star.
oh my god. There's the Corky tipped reception.
Yep.
Got a note. Early injury to Kyle Fenimore. Where he broken kneecap. Turned out to be huge. Down the stretch. And Damon Simeon can't believe it. His ball club was in control the entire game
Until they weren't.
until they weren't. This play by Axis was huge. Who ends up finishing
Yes.
with 5 catches for 81 yards and a touchdown. And all of them in the fourth quarter. He had no catches, maybe only a couple of targets. And he had a couple big throws. Of course, Brad Jones had a phenomenal game. 100 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns, 11 grabs. That's his final one there.
Well, this game, Colin, was all about, it was a big game in the fourth quarter.
Ace Finnick played again, 23 of
Wow.
35, 299, 2 touchdowns, quarterback rating 99.6. For Declan O'Rourke and Eddie Gage on stats, I'm Colin Northrop. Rick Northrop
Yo.
is my color guy, and Cam Irvine, our executive producer. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good night.